Could Devon do something more to eliminate Levan's side pressure when he pulled? Didn't you prepare well for the side pressure, or was it just that it was more than you expected?
One of the strengths that an arm wrestler can have, especially if he's working with a bigger size, is the side pressure. And the side pressure refers to the force going sideways against an opponent's arm during the match. It is a critical element of technique, as it helps to control the opponent's wrist and hand position, making it harder for them to apply their own force effectively. And if we're talking about size and frame, one of the most known users of the side pressure is definitely Levan. And I even remember before the match of Devon versus Levan that when Devon was asked about how he planned on dealing with Levan's side pressure, Devon just said it was the least of his concerns, meaning that he didn't really thought it would be much threatening. Although, as we saw in the match, after round 1, all we could see was Devon getting pinned by side pressure over and over. And as I saw from the beginning, on Neil's podcast, Devon was even asked if he didn't prepare well enough to get a hold of that strong point of Levan. And well, here's what Devon had to say.
You know, I'll tell you, in my honest assessment of what's possible, whether you're arm wrestling WAF, or East versus West, or Arm Wars, UAL, PAL, whatever, even WAL, like these are all slight changes of the interpreted sport of arm wrestling. All of those before mentioned, I will say, would have probably similar outcomes. However, the truth is I believe that the best way for me to prepare to beat Levan, if I was to, would not be to some massical adjustment in my physical training. Moreover, it would be to change the game slightly to more of a freedom or arm sumo base. And I think on a freedom or arm sumo system, I think that potentially could change the game enough for me to bring my strengths more into play where I could get a victory. But side pressure against Levan on a standard table is a difficult thing for me. For me to develop enough cupping and hooking strength to bring him out of his shoulder, that's still a long way away.